Step 1. Install Python and set up development environment. Go to the official Python website and download the latest version of Python for your operating system. Follow the installation instructions to install Python on your computer. Optionally, you can install an integrated development environment, IDE, such as PyCharm, or use a text editor like VSCode for coding. Step 2. Python syntax and data types. Python uses indentation for code blocks. Make sure to use consistent indentation for better readability. Python has different data types, including integers, floats, strings, and booleans. Use the print function to display output to the console. Example code. Step 3. Variables and basic operations. Variables are used to store values in Python. Basic arithmetic operations, such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and modulus, can be performed in Python. String concatenation and string formatting can be used to manipulate strings. Example code. Step 4. Conditional statements. If, elif, else. Conditional statements allow you to make decisions in your code based on certain conditions. Use if, elif, short for else if, and else statements to perform different actions based on conditions. Example code. Step 5. Loops, for and while. Loops allow you to iterate over a sequence of values or perform repetitive tasks. Python has for and while loops. Example code. Step 6. Lists, tuples, and dictionaries. Lists, tuples, and dictionaries are data structures in Python. Lists are mutable, ordered collections of values. Tuples are immutable, ordered collections of values. Dictionaries are unordered collections of key-value pairs. Example code. Step 7. Functions. Functions are reusable blocks of code that can be defined and called to perform a specific task. Functions can take input parameters and return a value. Example code. In this step, we introduce functions, which are blocks of code that can be defined once and called multiple times to perform a specific task. Functions can take input parameters, perform operations on them, and return a value. In the example code, we define a function called square that takes a number as input and returns its square. We then call the function with the argument 5 and store the result in a variable called result. Finally, we print the result using the print function. Step 8. Modules. Modules are pre-written code that can be imported and used in your Python programs. Python has a rich library of built-in modules, as well as third-party modules that can be installed using package managers like pip. Example code. Step 9. Exception handling. Exception handling allows you to handle errors or exceptions that may occur during the execution of your code. Use try-except blocks to catch and handle exceptions. Example code. That's it. This concludes our crash course on Python programming for beginners. We hope you found it helpful in getting started with Python. Remember to practice and experiment with the code examples to reinforce your learning. Happy coding! Thanks for watching.